Hey guys, how's it going? Don't worry now. Everything's fine. Family's fine. I'm fine. As a matter of fact, in some ways, my life's going even more swimmingly than ever before. I got a promotion at work. Going to be working in a different department. Never really moved up in a field before, so it's kind of unique to me. But I mention that because as I'm getting ready for whatever. And, some people in my department are getting used to the fact that I'm not going to be working there anymore. I've had a few people come to me and explain some things to me that have actually confused me. And I just say this as someone who, I've struggled with grieving, knowing how to do that. I just kind of put myself at an arm's distance from whatever I'm stressing about. And then I consider that grief. Instead of just sitting down and having a good cry about it, maybe 2 or 3 cries, who knows? But, I had a few people come to me and be like, I'm really going to be sad that you're gone. But I'm working for the same company, just in a different section of the building, and my schedule is just a little different. But that made me, that made me start thinking about the idea of impact, right? For those of you who might relate, I just say this for you, but a few years ago, I hit a really bad bout of depression. And I did the thing that a lot of people do when they're in a space like that. Obviously, I'm still here, so it didn't work. But it was only after the fact, like a couple weeks after the fact, a fortnight later, when I finally told people about what happened, I had no idea how many people were just hurt by what I'd said. Because I think one of the ways that not just people who have anxiety and depression and stuff like that, but I think just a lot of us in general can really get outside of our heads with this idea of how much we actually impact the people around us. I think definitely on YouTube, one of the biggest issues I had as I grew more and more, if I wasn't seeing numbers go up or comments popping up about something, or if I was on my phone looking at my streams, if the numbers weren't going up, I assumed people didn't care. And I had to realize how stupid that idea is, but it does seem to come with the territory, because when I was smaller, I remember a few times that people commented stuff that was like, yeah, this song really got me through something. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I just write about my own issues and put that in music form. I don't feel like there's anything incredible about it. It's just me doing me, and that's it. If it means something to people, cool. But I've had a few comments like that, and I've had to sit back and realize, first of all, why the heck did I delete all of my music? That was the dumbest thing ever. I'm going to talk more about music in a second, though. But it's just that idea of like, you make more of an impact than you know. And I'm just saying that in as a fact of the matter. I had a comment on this channel where someone was saying, I'm really sad you deleted your Demon Dice reactions, because there was this one reaction you did that actually got me through some stuff. And I sat there for a second like, well, how does someone reacting to something help you with something? But then on the flip side, one of the guys, I checked out a lot of music from the Algorithm Project, the Thai VTuber group, who I've said before, and I will say again, I think has some of the best vocalists, best music production. Like, the way they tell stories sounds so grand, and it's really cool. And Illyria, I think that's how her name's pronounced, Eliria, I want to say, she, would usually comment on my videos and stuff, especially the ones about her and everything. But I got a comment from someone I didn't recognize in that group on my latest reaction video to that. And they said, we've been waiting for more videos from you. We're glad that you're back. I was like, well, first of all, I don't know who you are, but then does that mean more than just like a number of you guys really liked my reaction videos? Illyria was the only one I remember commenting on any of those videos. So the fact that other people had watched those and enjoyed those, I was like, I didn't even know. Because again, sometimes we can, either it's a comment online or a comment offline. If someone doesn't tell you in person, you know, you did something that really meant something to me, it can really feel like you might not make an impact on people, right? So I just say that because I just, like, you know, I've just had to realize how stupid I was for deleting that last channel. I truly thought no one was going to care. I thought I had 24,000 lurkers, you know? That sounds awful to say, but really and truly, when you get to a point where you're not really looking at the comments anymore, it can really feel like people are just here to be entertained. That's it. You'll move on. You'll find another reactor. We're a dime a dozen, right? Truly. I mean, really, it doesn't take much to just do a reaction video. But so I say all that and to say that I was stupid. You do make an impact on people. You. Yes, you. And if you really don't think that there's anyone in your circles that really cares about you, yo, I didn't even think my own parents cared about me when I moved and I was going through some stuff. I thought they were going to be like, well, if you're how many years old? You should just figure this out. It's not even true, though. So I just say all that to say that you do matter. You really do. And I just want to let you guys know a little bit about my life too. You know, some stuff's happening, which I'm excited for. So now in terms of music, I had this idea because I realized I stressed myself out with my own expectations that I think other people will have in the music industry, fans of things, what's trendy, what's popular, all this other stuff. So I pulled back everything. And I apologize to you guys for doing that a lot. I just never felt content with anything I made. Since I started this new channel, I felt like everything I made, it was good experiments, trying slam metal, trying city pop, trying a few different things. I know. How did those two ever correlate? But I pulled back from everything, right? And I thought, hey, make a different moniker, do some pitch changing. What genres can necessitate that? Hyperpop. You did a little bit of hyperpop a while ago. You could still rap, you know, if you're doing that. What if you pull back and do something totally different and then you let it exist in a vacuum? Don't tell anybody about it. Don't post anything about it. Let it exist on its own. What would you write? What would you want to do? And that's something I'm working on right now. And I don't know if I'm going to tell you guys about it. I would love to, but I feel like, I want it to kind of exist on its own for a little bit, just so I can get over my own insecurities about my music. I'll just say it like that. And then two, admittedly, and this also does have to do with just how I've had issues with people not understanding art in terms of music and stuff. And this doesn't just have to do with lyrical stuff, saying whatever you want to say because it's art, but also with musical styles and stuff. I feel like there's always someone who's going to judge you about making art if they don't understand the lyrical components to it, especially if you're a Christian. And yes, I have talked about being a Christian before. I'm writing some music right now that covers some adult themes. And I know that depending on who you talk to, that's not okay, and no one's going to like that. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of that's another reason actually why I did some voice changing stuff, because I wanted this to distance myself so much from any outliers of how some people might look at something and then preemptively judge it. I'm saying more than I intended on even saying with this video, but the point is, that's what I'm working on. And maybe I'll share it someday, but, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. So I just wanted to let you guys know all this stuff. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I really and truly do. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. That's so cool. I remember what it was like on my other channel. I'm never going to forget that feeling. But I just thank you guys. I mean, the fact that I've gotten that far in less than a year is pretty dang cool, regardless of how you look at it. So anyway, love you guys. We'll be back with more reactions soon. I'll probably take this next week to kind of compile some stuff. Like I said, new job, new schedule changes. So the times that I'll be available to record stuff is going to be different. So, yeah, if you reach the end of this video, comment, cheesy potato wedges. That's what you should comment. Cheesy potato wedges in the comments so I can see how many of you guys reached to the end of this. So anyway, thank you guys, and yeah, bye.